Hi, my name is Rolando Gomez. I'm a student at Gateway Technical College Culinary Arts program in Racine. Today I'm going to show you how to prepare Bunuelos Mexicanos. In the last segment, we prepared the actual dough. We had to let the dough rest for approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Before you start rolling out your dough, you want to put vegetable oil in a hot pan. Okay, you want to get up to 360 degrees in temperature. Right now I have what's called a candy thermometer, and it's almost getting there. But there's another method in which you can use to test whether or not your oil is hot enough. Okay, you don't want it splattering all over yourself, but if you put a piece of dough and you set it in there and you see that it's starting to boil like that, that means your oil is hot enough. And always keep the children away from this. I've already had rolled out all my dough, and it makes approximately a dozen, okay? There's multiple ways of actually rolling this dough out. Put a little flour on the cutting board, a little flour on top, okay? You can use this type of rolling pin, which is a standard rolling pin, and you want to roll out and roll in. It's a very soft dough, so you want to be very careful with that, okay? As you can see that it's starting to stick a little bit, that is the time that you need to know that you need to put a little extra flour, maybe some on the actual rolling pin. The one ways that I was taught, okay, is age-old. Instead of stainless steel bowls, in our culture we used ceramic terracotta type bowls, okay? So we would turn the bowl upside down, place the actual piece here, stretch it out until you get a real nice thin consistency. As you can see, I'm starting to get it to almost to where it's like paper thin, okay? So the larger you want it, the better, okay? As you can see, all I'm doing is spreading the dough down the edge, getting it as big or as small, as thick as you want. As you can see, it's pretty well even. Okay, so now I'm actually going to try to put it in there, and you want to lay your dough in and away from you. Okay, like so. As you can see, it is puffing up. I have a pair of tongs here, and this is looking really great. You can see where it's actually starting to bubble up. Okay, you want to check it periodically to see if it's browning nice. Okay, and it takes a couple of minutes for it to get really nicely toasted. I want to go ahead and flip it over once. The air bubbles in here indicates to me that the dough is already cooking. The brownness is how you want it. Some people like it a little darker, some like it a little lighter, okay? While that's finishing there, we like to make a cinnamon sugar to go for topping. To create the cinnamon sugar, you're basically going to use 3/4 of teaspoons of cinnamon, and a 1/2 cup of, which is about 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay, mix it up a little bit, and you got yourself some cinnamon sugar. Okay, it doesn't have to be exact. The more cinnamon that you want, the more sugar that you want, that's up to you. Now I'm going to take a look at my buñuelo. As you can see, this is coming out to be very nice. The one side is a little white, so I'm going to flip it onto that side and get it just a little more browner. Okay, after we cook it to the color that we want it, we're going to put it on a sheet, and you can use paper towel on a plate. Okay, here we have a draining pan with an actual mesh there. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at my buñuelo again, and there, that's the color that I actually like on both sides. We drain off the excess fat, okay? And we let it rest. We kind of flip it around a little bit, get some of that oil off, okay? At this point, you want to take your cinnamon sugar, all right? And don't be sparing with it. Throw it on there. I actually love the taste of cinnamon and sugar. So now we flip it over. As you can see, it's already crumbling apart. Okay? So a little bit more on either side, and you're basically done with a buñuelo. Okay? The next biggest thing, naturally, is to taste it. Perfect. For more information on our culinary arts programs, please go to gtc.edu/culinary arts. And I hope you enjoy this recipe with you and your family.